Hello everyone. In this lesson, we will learn how to create users. There are multiple ways to create users. One way is to directly insert records into the user table after logging into the MySQL server as the root user. However, it is not recommended to create users using this method in order to ensure data security. The grant statement can be used to create users and set their privileges. However, the method of creating new users using grant has been deprecated and will be removed in the future. Therefore, MySQL officially recommends using the create user statement to create users, the alter user statement to modify non-privilege options for users, and the grant statement to grant privileges to new users. The syntax of the create user statement is shown on the screen. Create user if not exists, username identified with authentication _ plugin by plaintext _ password. This statement allows creating multiple users at once, with multiple users separated by commas. The account name is composed of username at host _ address, where the username should not exceed 32 characters and is case sensitive, while the host address is case insensitive. When setting the username and hostname, if they do not include special characters such as spaces or dashes, quotation marks can be omitted. Next, we will provide an example to demonstrate how to create a user. Let's now demonstrate the creation of a user. Create user Mary. We will create a new user named Mary. When creating a user, if the host address, password, and other user options are not specified, it means that this user can access the MySQL server without any restrictions, and the client does not require a password. When the username and hostname do not contain special characters, quotation marks can be omitted. Now let's verify if the user Mary was created successfully using a query statement. As you can see, by querying the user table in the MySQL database, we can confirm that the new user Mary has been added to the table. If the host value is set as a %, it means that the user can connect to the MySQL server from any host. If the host value is set as localhost, it means that the user can only connect to the MySQL server from the local machine. Additionally, if the host value is an empty string, it also represents a match for all clients. Now let's create another new user named Tom. The host address for the Tom user is set as localhost and the password is 123. We have successfully created the user. Let's check the user table again to verify if the user Tom has been added to the table. The result of the query will show that the information for the user Tom is present on the third row. Here, the user Tom has been created successfully. The relevant records for the user Tom have been added to the user table in the MySQL database. Next, let's examine how the password 123 for the user Tom is stored in the user table. We can use a command to query the plugin. The plugin name, stored in the plugin field, is MISC _ native _ password, which is the default authentication plugin for the root user. The authentication _ string field stores the encrypted representation of the password 123 using the plugin's algorithm. The password for the user Tom is 123, but it is stored in the user table as the encrypted representation. Now let's log into the MySQL platform using the new user Tom. Open a command prompt window and log into MySQL with the username Tom and password 123. You should be able to log into the MySQL platform successfully. Multiple choice questions. Select one answer choice. Fill in the blanks questions. True or false questions. Above, we have provided examples on how to create users. We hope that you have understood and grasped the concepts well. Thank you, everyone.